with me. And all around me. And it was the stars everywhere.
Okay, there.
I was
Yeah,
in
I
the
forgot to
galaxy.
start my
It
camera.
was the most incredible feeling.
I forgot to start my camera.
And at the same time,
Yeah, I forgot to start my
I'm
camera.
like, wow, I'm home. I knew I was home. That was home. Earth. This is the first time I had that realization. It was so incredible to be with God in that presence.
It's time to play Family Feud! Give it up for Steve Harvey!
And God was, as soon as I was thinking it, God would answer. And God would fill me with more love. And so there's this big teaching moment that's happening. And then I remember God telling me to look in front of me. And I'm looking in front of myself and there are all the incredible stars. And I see something. And I thought, that's interesting. Stars are doing something. And they moved. And they made a huge, huge curtain. And I saw the stars part. And
Well,
3,
welcome
2,
to Family
1,
Feud,
countdown,
everybody.
and
I'm your
life
host,
review
Steve
of Barry
Harvey.
Mackenzie. And then the first picture on this movie
Steve
screen
Harvey.
was me in the hospital. My mom was holding me. She had just given birth to me. I started that moment of the day I was born, and we proceed to live all of these moments in my life. One of the first memories was I was losing my first tooth.
We got a good
and then I
show for you today.
Like in 3rd grade, winning the spelling bee.
Returning.
Graduating from high school.
I meant.
Getting married.
Oh, wait.
Becoming a mother. And I remember as we were reviewing them, I'm getting
Oh, wait.
filled with all
Hold
this
up.
love.
I got the
and
wrong
admiration.
line.
Oh, God.
I got the wrong line.
Moments that were all positive.
So,
I'm relishing in that.
we got the Gamers family.
I just
and this episode is going to be special. It's
like, though, this human rational side
my
of
bad,
me,
bro.
which was
My bad, bro.
I was raised
Okay, so this is actually a special episode because because Rem is going against 3 people, your mama and Tap.
God is not judging me. Why am I not being judged?
And sorry, it's autocorrect, by the way. So we got the Gamers family.
And he replaces it with love.
So we got the Gamers family.
God did not judge you. Judgment is the opposite of love. That is what God was trying to say to make me understand. You have no right to judge anybody else. And you have no right to judge yourself.
What? What happened?
If you judge yourself, you can't love yourself. I had it all wrong.
Okay.
When I was on earth, I wasted so much time judging myself, and look what I did to myself, the toxic behaviors that I did that led to my death. I remember God telling me to look to my right. Then all of a sudden in front of me appeared this big pair of eyeglasses that you wear to see. Except for this wasn't normal size. This was the size of like a small Volkswagen vehicle. It's the best I can describe it.
And we have the Baconators family.
There was no way. How would I be able to put those on? I mean, they're the size of a vehicle, and I'm a person.
And we have the Baconators family.
And picking up these huge glasses and pulling a very long necklace and putting them up. And you know by the time that it's necklace. And picking them on the foot.
Everybody here trying to win themselves a lot of cash, and one of these teams might be driving out of here with the brand new car. Team might be driving out of here with a brand new car.
That you're going to be seeing that are important to him. One of the first memories I was in and we're at the restaurant.
Let's get it on. Give me Tap. Give me Rem.
And I was sitting on my lap, and I was brushing her hair, and I was singing Jesus Loves Me, that song that you learn in church, to her. And the amount of love that woman felt, that so powerful. Just that little thing right here. so many times we don't pay attention to these things that really are making a difference. We don't put value to them. We don't think they are important. And here
Alright.
God was teaching me through this whole
Gentlemen, we got a
lesson
top 6
that
answers
that's
on
all
the
that
board.
matters.
We got a top 6 answers on the
My
on the
eyes are
board.
being led to look up. And I'm looking past this
Alright,
one,
listen closely.
and I see a
Alright, listen
page
closely.
holding
Name an
bookshelf.
occupation that starts.
The biggest bookshelf
Give-
you've ever
Name
known
an
because
occupation.
it's so tall that it's disappeared.
Name
past
a
the
occupation that
farthest point
starts
you
with
can
the
see.
letter J.
Appeared on all of the shelves were
With the letter
gifts.
J.
They were all so individually, incredibly different. And then God started telling me, Erica, when you were born, I gave you the gift of
Tap.
patience, and I gave you the gift of beauty. I didn't think I was pretty. If I was, you told God
Wait,
it's
what?
not true.
Okay,
Why
listen,
was
bro. I
treated
got
like
these
that? He
from the
gently
internet.
stopped me in my tracks and
I hope I
corrected me.
didn't choose you guys' questions for all those rounds.
When you were born, I gave you the gift of patience,
The janitor.
and I gave you the gift of beauty. And in that moment, I understood for the
Yo,
first
Dad.
time what the gift of beauty really means. It's not what I was taught to believe.
The janitor.
What mankind believes. This is what God believes is beauty. He is the and it was such a relief the first time to really not just hear it, but to feel it. I was sitting on family because the earth.
Listen, I got them off the internet.
That
And I think they probably know because they had this question last game.
That doesn't look natural. I remember
They had this question last game.
telling myself, gosh, what is
Hey,
that?
this question
And
last
in
game.
this area, I'm thinking, oh, what is that? And studying it, I'm able to like laser focus on it better, and I can see that it's flames, fire, and they're engulfing the planet. So now I have this impending sense of fear, almost uncontrollable fear.
All right,
And
Mom.
I'm terrified, and I say to God, "Oh my God, my kids are down there, my family, my friends. You know, the
Name
animals
an
are-
occupation
what?
that
God,
starts
help.
with
Look,
the letter
there's
J.
flames, there's fire.
Name an occupation
I'm
that starts
seeing
with the letter J.
These flicks of this almost mercury consistence,
With the letter J.
and they're like shooting off between all the flames all over the earth. And I'm watching them.
With the
and
letter
they're coming
J.
up, and they're going above me, and now they're going past me into. I wasn't allowed to turn around at the time, but I knew they were going into heaven.
Bro,
There was
that's
hundreds
all.
and then thousands.
No.
God explained to me. Those
Does it, bro?
were the souls. They were lifting off, and look at them. They were all unscathed from these flames. Every time it was going past me,
Why are you
I had
right
like
there?
this flood wash over me of relief. I was so relieved that they were saved. This is the first time that I ever felt sadness. Tremendous amount of sadness from God. I find myself trying to comfort her.
Okay,
like,
we
saying, no,
don't got
God,
all
look,
day.
they're okay. They're fine. It's okay. They're all going into heaven. They are fine. And he said to me, look. So I had to look again. And what I didn't see the first time, I now see there was these little flickers, these flames that weren't lifting off.
Your
And
one strike.
he was sad for them. They were being left behind.
Your one strike.
This sadness from God was so strong. It was not like him losing one child.
What
It was
the-
like
huh?
him losing so many
What?
children all at once.
What?
That's how profound
What?
it was. And I said, no. You can help them. I know
Wait,
you
I
can help
think
them. Help them.
what he means.
And he said, Erica.
You
when
mean
were
jockey?
born, I gave you, and I gave each of my children.
You mean jockey?
But with the gift of life, hand in hand.
Wait, you mean
they
jockey?
gave free will.
Wait, you
And
mean
free
jockey?
will is the choice.
You mean jockey?
Everybody gets to choose if they want that love connection with God. The love connection is the energy, what is needed, our souls,
6,
when we are there.
6,
The fuel is
5,
the love connection.
4,
If we choose the
3,
love connection, then
2,
we will.
1.
They are lifted off. That's the
Joke,
energy
bro.
we need.
What is that? Nobody
All
Nobody
the
knows
purpose
that.
in
What
his
is
heart
that?
at moment was
Wait, do you mean
hurting for
jockey?
the ones that were choosing not to have a connection.
Wait. What? Do you mean jockey?
After the very last soul flew past me,
I mean jockey.
and went safely into heaven, I expected that
So
this
it's
was my time
okay.
to be able to go in and join everybody
Okay,
else.
jockey.
And I remember just like super excited and feeling like running, like I'm going to run. And you know, join everybody, and I was like frozen in my tracks, and he started me and said, oh no, child, you're not staying. And he said, before I send you back, I want to have you take your gifts of
So
patience and
you don't
healing,
know the
and I
question.
want to give you
It's
2 more gifts.
name
I'm
an
gonna give you
occupation
knowledge
that starts
and
with the
wisdom.
letter J.
And when you go back,
You don't know the question. It's name an occupation that starts with the letter J.
And then when you speak, you will take patience,
The
healing,
judge.
knowledge, and wisdom. And
The
you
judge. The judge.
And I remember trying to teach it kind of an argument to resolve that with God. But before I could even argue it, I remember feeling like I was pushed into this tunnel.
Tap.
This tunnel was completely the opposite of what I came up to heaven in. This was extremely slow.
Jack.
And I remember hearing something, but it was
What?
very faint. I had to really listen.
What?
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
What?
That's human voices. And it was terrifying. Everything was negative. It was anger-filled, loathing, hate.
You mean jeweler?
Just the most awful
You mean
things you
jeweler?
ever hear in conversation.
You mean jeweler?
And then I'm feeling something now from the bottom of me. I can feel hands all over me, pulling on me. I am right hovering above them. And they're trying to pull me down because I'm the only light who can
Bro,
see.
so you're saying
And
jewelry?
I'm terrified because with every sense that
Bro,
I can
so you're
feel
saying
their
jewelry?
fingers, it's draining the life force out of me. I was not home. God was not there. And the only thing I could do is I cried out to God. I said, God, help me.
Okay,
Please
yeah,
help me.
I'll still count it.
I want to be here.
Jewelry. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
When I cried out to him, I had established that love connection again. As soon as I did that, I could feel all these hands lifted at me, lifting off of me. They couldn't pull me anymore. And I was now lifting back up high enough that they couldn't reach me.
Yeah.
I had this connection with God the whole entire time.
We got 2 strikes here. We gotta be careful.
Propelling me back
The
to earth.
Baconators can steal.
Eventually, I found myself
We got 2
hovering
strikes. We gotta be
body
careful.
in the emergency
The Baconators
room,
can steal.
and I knew the inevitable, which was
Name an occupation that
gonna have
starts
to go
with
back
a
into that body.
starts
I
with
looked
the
down at
letter
my body. I
J.
didn't have enough time to even think or argue anything
We got
else.
2
And I
strikes.
got
We gotta be
forced right back
careful.
into my body. I regained consciousness. And I look at my
Already
husband, and he's so
said.
he's so grateful. And I could feel the love from him and relief. And I remember, oh my God, I have got to tell him what just happened to me. You know, I've been to heaven. Man, okay, I had no voice.
Come on,
No
hurry
voice.
up.
Nothing was coming out of my mouth, no matter how hard I tried. And they're
5,
like,
4,
rest, you know,
3,
nurses, they're giving me the IV fluids
1.
and everything. Like, don't even try to tell us that we need to rest.
Even though it would still be wrong.
I woke into the doctor walking
It'll
into
still
the
be
room.
wrong.
He said, oh, you're with us. Good morning, Mrs. Mackenzie. How are you doing this week? I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh no, doctor. Don't
All
do
right,
the
this
health
is your
assessment yet.
chance
we
to
don't have time
steal.
for that, 'cause he's like going to start, you know,
Just
listening to
steal.
my heart and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like,
Chance to steal.
no. I've just been to heaven. I've been with God. I have to tell you what he told me. I watched the doctor's face. All the color just
Okay,
drained
what is your
instantly
answer?
from his face and
Okay,
his body.
what's your answer?
And he
Okay.
just left
Okay,
as
what else?
quickly as he could.
A juggler.
A short time later, the doctor comes in,
Juggler?
the nurse and my husband, and says,
Wait, a
"We're
juggler?
really glad that you're okay.
Is
And
that
we're
what
really
you
lucky
mean?
that you have a husband that loves you
Yo,
so
is that
much
what you mean?
because you need help. And
A
we
juggler?
agreed to let you go to one of the best facilities in the country. They were sure that I had bipolar and I was mentally ill based on
Okay, so
the
it is a
accounts
juggler.
of the events that unfolded.
So it is a
from
juggler.
When they talked to like the pastor and the man
So it's a
that was
juggler.
driving the vehicle, and they said
Alright.
she didn't have shoes on,
Juggler.
she didn't cross the road, she didn't have anything, her keys and everything. He left them in the hotel. Those aren't some of the right? And so you can only appreciate and understand. They're just the little information that they're trying to piece together to figure out what is going on with me. And so yeah, it was just a really, interesting experience when the first person that you try to tell that you had a near-death experience and you had this beautiful experience with God.
Bro, I already
told
did the
that
questions
you're crazy.
before.
I ended up going to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota.
Wait, what?
On the psych ward. I was away from my family, my husband and everything. They weren't
Okay.
allowed to be there. It's there almost a month.
Number 5.
And learning that
Number
as
5.
profound as everything that just happened to me, that I couldn't talk about it because when I did talk about it there, that's when a new medicine would get added. I got to the point
Bro,
where
how do you not know?
I was drooling all the time. I couldn't
Number
function.
3.
Those medicines definitely have a place, but when you're taking them and that's not what your body really needs,
Wait,
it doesn't.
bro said the wrong word.
I had to learn to deny my experience.
Bro said the wrong
They said,
word.
"Did you really go to heaven?
Let's move on.
Did you really see God?"
Let's move on to
And I know
question 2.
that when I denied
Give
it,
me ma.
and my medicines, I started getting less medicines.
Give
Oh,
me
she's on
Rem.
That one. Oh, let's titrate her down a little bit more on this one. She's fine. Oh, she's finally stabilized. See, never happened. The experience never happened, and that's how I got out. My husband sat me down, and he's like, "You are back. You are yourself. You're strong, and I'm so glad you trusted me to let you, go to the doctors and let them manage your care." And that's in that moment is when I told him, I said, "I'm so glad that you should come back because I am stronger than ever, but it's because of God." I told him that I'm not crazy. I'm not bipolar. I anything. I said, I had a near-death experience. I did die. He just broke down crying. He felt so bad for not believing me because he's known me since I was 18 and the person
Okay.
that I was before all this stuff, So he knew that I was back and I was telling the truth.
Alright, gentlemen, top
I don't have
7
all the
answers on the board. Oh,
All I
wait.
can tell you is what I feel from what I've gone through. with this
Top 7
experience.
answers on the board.
Learning to let the ego die
Score
and
editor.
let God's thoughts
Name something a person might want to get out of. Name something a person might want to get out of.
coffee. I always need coffee. And as I blew through
Name
the
something a
first
person
light,
might
it was yellow,
want to get out of
the
there.
second one-
Get out of. A job. A job.
This new special
A
forces
job.
device turns men into beasts. It burns calories on autopilot by emulating 10,000 crunches in 10 minutes, melting belly fat without rigorous diets or lengthy workouts. It's called Tactical X-Abs, and it was created by a former Army officer and a bioengineer, Captain James Snipes. His invention took the military by storm
AK.
and became a game changer for
Yeah.
the special forces.
Yeah,
Boosting
just like I
strength
wanted
and
to get
endurance
out
like
of
never
there
before.
on this
Now it's helping
today.
thousands of people around the world
The
burn
school.
belly fat and get in shape quickly. The story began when James was badly injured during a critical mission in the Middle East. After spending 3 months recovering in the hospital, he realized his
Hey,
body
guys,
was
forgive me.
weakened, and he wouldn't have enough
Hey,
time to get back in
forgive
shape.
me for this, guys.
That's when James remembered what he learned in the Army about using electric muscle
Forgive me for
stimulation
this, guys.
and had a just good idea. Using the EIMD phenomenon
Yeah.
that powers all
I
the
found
muscle
them.
tissue growth
I
in
found
humans.
them on the internet.
thoughts
Forgive
and
me.
ways of how we're supposed to be living.
Bro, I found them on the
It's all
internet.
about
Forgive
love.
me.
It's all about advocating.
Yeah,
for each
blame
other.
them, not me.
I felt compelled to do
Yeah,
hospice
blame them, not
nursing
me.
because I was terrified of dying before this happened.
You know
And now, I just always think I would love
Alright.
everybody to have this
Bro, basically.
peaceful feeling.
Okay.
Most people walking around do
Okay,
not
bro.
feel
You're gonna have to
that
forgive
they are
me.
loved. Each and
AK,
every one of us are
get back
very
to your
important.
team. Get up another. Get back to your team.
If I die,
Okay, get back to your.
what's all this?
Can someone give me a
Because
sword?
first of all, I don't believe in
Can
it.
someone give me a sword?
Second of all, my parents told me that you're going to go to hell because you
Another
do this.
country.
So I'm not experiencing either one of those. And that's when I really began to wonder what the heck was going on. And when I feel, I asked that question in my mind, but then there was an answer to the thought I had. And the answer came from around me in the end.
Hey, someone give me a sword.
And it was the answer
Give me a
of,
sword.
this is your home. You are
Can you give me a sword real quick?
Then what about the moment when you actually
Ram.
realize that you're not here by accident?
Give me a sword real quick.
I ended up smoking a Death Bowl. It looks like marijuana, but it's laced with heroin, cocaine, and PCP. So I ended up smoking this drug, and I stayed up for 10 straight days. I've never been so demon-possessed in my life. On the 9th day, what I thought was God or a manifestation of the devil, but I thought was like a Buddhist God, came to me, but not with a pitchfork and horns. He came to me as an Asian grandpa, and he said, "Steve, I know how much you're suffering." I said, "Yeah, what do I do?"
Yeah, bro.
He goes, "If you offer your life to me as a living sacrifice,
Yeah,
I'll give you
unless
50,000
if I say it, they're gonna show it, but not you.
But I'll see you in the netherworld."
Yeah,
And
unless
I
if I
went
say
to
it.
the kitchen, I grabbed a big knife, and I got on my knees in an apartment in Irvine. And instead of going
No.
up, I'm sinking. I feel my
No, you did it wrong. No, you did it wrong.
I had big depression from
You
being
did it
young
wrong.
because
You did it wrong. You know what? Are you serious? Why? Are you serious? Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, debit. Okay, thank goodness. Debit. Yeah, sorry, you got 2 strikes. We gotta be careful. Yeah, sorry, we got 2 strikes. Yeah. Sorry, you got 2 strikes. We gotta be careful. The gamers can steal. Jury duty. The gamers can steal. Jury duty.
Real horrific situation. I was alone in bed and I just felt like can you give me help to get those kids in that story? Immediately, as soon as I said that.
Alright, we still got 2 strikes.
I was in the arms.
We still got 2 strikes.
I was given a hug. It was a physical hug, a real hug. But so much more than that.
Name something. Name something a person might want to get out of.
Hello, Bruce Vanetta. Welcome to the show. I'm truly honored by you joining me
Name
today and
something
sharing
a
your
person
story. How
might
you
want to
feeling
get out
today?
of.
Good. Thanks for having me on, Brett.
Oh, excellent.
Get
All right,
out
well,
of.
listen, I'd like to welcome our listeners to a
Said-
spine-tingling episode where today's guest is a walking miracle. Now, Bruce Vanetta was crushed by a 10,000-pound truck. Yeah, I know. His body flattened, his spirit left, and angels were
Yeah,
sent
good
to
answer.
save
That
him.
makes
He
sense.
died 3 times.
Fines. This is your chance to steal. Can you turn it down, Joe?
Welcome to America.
Joe, can you turn it down?
Cold Spice Fiji Antiperspirant. Now at Sam's Club.
So last night you used him. Honestly, nothing better than what I used to sell.
Huh?
My name is Ben Waits. I am 32, and I am from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Born in Louisiana.
Okay. Just because it's my username
I am a
doesn't mean
gospel singer.
I am
and a
actually.
vocal coach.
I mean, I still am, but just call me Steve when I'm hosting
I
on this
will be
account.
singing True Colors. Why that song?
Traffic.
The message of the song, I feel, is able to speak to people no matter their age, their race, their background. It's able to communicate a message of hope.
Did you bring anyone special?
My wife is here, my mom is here, and my grandmother is here. You can fit all right.
And they're all standing in the wing?
My wife is on the side. My mom and grandmother in the audience.
Dang. Number 7. Number 7.
Ben, do the people you coach
Oh,
where you've auditioned? No. Oh.
Why not?
And that time with them.
Number 6.
But now, it is all about you.
Number 3. Number 2. Prison. Number 1. Number 1. We'll be right back after this. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Wrong lights. Oh, shoot. Wrong lights. Oh, shoot. Oh, wrong lights. That's the wrong lights. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's the wrong lights.
I love it because, it's a beautiful song, but you made it yours and it was special. It was different.
Thank you so much.
And I think you sense that yourself, because suddenly you went into another gear at the end. There's no such thing as a perfect audition. This is just a great audition.
Welcome back to Family Feud, everybody. The Baconators. are in the lead. The gamers family not on the board. Give me tap, give me rem.
Nagano, in the heart of the Japanese mountains, after months of After months of negotiations, we have been given permission to film inside the prison.
Point values are doubled. Top 5 answers on the board. Top 5 answers on the board.
The prison house is
Name something that can be inflated or deflated.
So welcome to the teeny tiny shoebox apartment.
A ball.
Secretly doing the internet behind closed doors for 17 years when he built people couldn't fly out of the
Balloon.
in the heart of the Japanese mountains. After months of negotiations, we have been given permission to film inside the prison.
Pass or play.
The prison houses 900 inmates, all men ranging from common offenders to murderers. The management has established some terms. We are not allowed to film the doors or question the guards in front of the inmates. And above all, we are not allowed to address the prisoners. At the end of filming, only 2 of them will be able to answer our questions, in the presence of the guards. Over the course of 2 days, we will discover the Japanese prison world.
Attire.
From a Western perspective, it is a disciplinary hell. Inside, we are struck by
One
the silence.
strike round, and remember we're gonna end early because I'm gonna charge my phone. Mind.
In the morning, the prisoners are woken up by the guard's shouts, but also by classical music.
Alright,
In
tap
some cells, 6 men.
your chance.
Others are individual cells, reserved for the best behaved prisoners. Here there is no prison overcrowding
My
like
mother,
in European countries, and no
to meet
unsanitary
my
conditions
mother,
either.
going to
The building
live
is modern,
with God.
perfectly clean.
I
The
want
prisoners' lives are
to
regulated
meet my
precisely to the
mother.
millimeter.
I
Every
want
move is timed.
bouncer.
They have exactly 1 hour to eat breakfast, brush their teeth, and shave.
5
Everyone at
and
the same
3.
time. And then the entire cell has to be cleaned relief.
Okay, we'll end at triple. Let's go to question 4.
Everything has to be put in exactly the right place. The guards check that everything is in order.
これの時間のことなんですけども、こういうのがすべて同じ方向に向いているように考えます。これは全部、これの時間のことが全部決まっています。で、これの時間の位置ですね。位置も決まっています。で、机の位置、こういったものも決まっていますから、定められた位置にちゃんと置かれているのか、固まれているのか。
Point values are tripled.
If prisoners
Oh,
break
wait.
a rule, they receive a warning.
Oh, wait,
If
sorry.
they persist, they are punished.
懲罰のするというのは、
We gotta do it again. Fix the lights. Fix the lights. My bad.
そこで反省を促す。
That's my fault. That's my fault.
作業もなし。
Point values are tripled. Top 4 answers on the board.
そこで座って、ただ反省を促すというような懲罰を課すことになるんですけれども、The Japanese way and says that one
Name something an athlete might break.
The punishment can last between 1 and 60 days in solitary confinement with no activities, no television, no reading. For the prison staff, this is not bullying. It's just a Japanese view of order, where everything is organized according to the group, not the individual. The larger count. It is this prison regime that Carlos Graham would have faced if convicted, and that he wanted to escape at all costs. How does such a particular judicial system work? Though simply strict to the eyes of the Japanese, the foreigners who are arrested, it may seem inhumane.
なんとか入っていて、ご主に注意させて、主に協力ください。
I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. Going to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I'm going to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want. Do you want to completely? Okay, wait. Do you want to completely pass it? Did you want to completely pass it?
Standards
Okay.
reinforced by the people who go as far as celebrating
I
their prison
want
system.
to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I'm going to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want.
Today, the prisons are emptying out, and the prison population is aging.
My mother.
This system is sometimes incomprehensible to
I
Westerners.
want.
But the Japanese did not tolerate Carlos Ghosn's refusal
Okay,
to
tap.
abide by
This
it.
is your chance.
This is an investigation
Okay,
into
this
the
is
heart of
your
the
chance.
machine that, though effective,
Okay.
can break lives.
Name something an athlete might break.
On the
Equipment.
8th of January, the eyes of the world are turned to the Lebanese capital, Beirut. After 14 months in prison and then under house arrest, Carlos Ghosn is about to give a press conference following his impressive escape from Japan. There's a lot of excitement. All the media are invited, except the Japanese, who stay at the door.
That was so close.
保釈の条件で海外に行っちゃいけないっていうのが一つの条件だったんです。で、彼はそれも破ってる。で、裁判に自分は出て、ちゃんと無罪を証明するっていう彼は約束をしてるんです。日本で。
でその彼の約束も破ってるので、まあ残念な気持ちではあり
My
ます。
mother, I want to meet my mother. I'm going to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. Nobody reached 300 points. We're gonna play sudden death. Give me both people. This is for all of the marbles. My mother, I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I'm going to live with God. I want. This answer, we're looking for the top answer only. Whoever gets this one wins all the marbles. Whoever gets this one wins all the marbles.
I was left with no other choice.
Name the best Family Feud host.
In the front row, his wife Carol is looking at.
Name the best Family Feud host.
Locked him up.
The Shakaroni's back at Papa
Yep.
John's with more pepperoni.
Yep, and there it goes right there.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shakaroni for 12.
I'll show you all your photos and videos in seconds. No computer manage this time. This tiny device can safely back up and clear.
2 days later, over 1,000 kilometers to Japan, in the end of 19th. The Ministry of Justice in Tokyo, another press conference is held, much more confidential. There are 2 cameras and a lot of computers, but no phone.
Actually, I think we're ending here because my phone's malfunctioning on the charger. Malfunctioning. Because my phone is malfunctioning. Malfunctioning. Malfunctioning on the charger. So, I'm Steve. We'll see you next time. I'm Steve. We'll see you next time.
Numbers.